Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Machine again, and for this video that I will be dedicating to the month of love, February in 2026, I would like to go back in time to the very distant year of 2025, when a certain movie came out called K-Pop Demon Hunters on a streaming service known as Netflix. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit, and so did many other people, and there were a bunch of songs on there that people like myself enjoyed. But like most people, they have their favorite song being like Golden, up, 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 take down, the dun dun dun, and the like that. But I only like a certain song, a very catchy song actually, and it was so catchy that even the decade film, we even said that it's catchy. It's it's gotta be good. Even in the decade, it said it. Now I enjoyed the villain song more than I did with the other songs. Although it's kind of a tough call because the Golden and Takedown and all the other songs were pretty good too. So it was kind of weird, but I enjoy all the villain songs in these type of movies, like The Lion King. Be prepared, all of that other stuff. But it's quite interesting, and the video footage that they applied to it, to My Little Soul Pop, that the villain song, is actually really funny, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I would so sing this to a proper lady friend if it were to apply to a girlfriend or something like that. So this is gonna be my video about my favorite song from K-pop Demon Hunters. Don't Judge Me, My Little Soul Pop. And the first thing I gotta say is that with the name Soda Pop, it's actually kind of interesting because this movie is supposed to be in a modern setting, 2020 something, whatever it is. So the term Soda Pop usually refers to something that was said back in the 50s or the 60s in America, I think, just in America. I don't think that the term Soda Pop applies to anywhere else in the world. I could be wrong on that statement, but anyway, the point is that it was well before my time on Earth here. And that's really funny that they refer to it as Soda Pop. I'm trying to get just because it sounds so good. It wouldn't sound right if it just My Little Soda. I mean, I drink enough of it so I know what pop would be like if they didn't put that in there. And then you got that, you put a soda with that stuff. Another thing altogether. So, this is basically like the bad guy group of the K-pop demon hunters, the young Saja boys, that be led by Gino, followed by Mystery, Baby, Abby, and there was Romance. And before I get into this whole thing with the lyrics, I gotta point out I like all of these guys. and the comedy that goes with them is really funny, especially the part where they assault the crowd in the movie with their own little cartoon hearts. And I love whenever they try to give away like gifts and help people out with corn dogs and the like. Plus, the cinematic, like the way they always have the guy Abby showing off his 6-pack or 8-pack, the ladies, and they're always getting so hot and bothered by it that Zoe even cries out popcorn for some reason. Must be Korean thing or something or other. And then you have Mira eating the popcorn out of Zoe's hat. So that's really funny. And let's see, well, yeah, that's very funny. But another funny moment is that I find it really interesting that all the women and some of the guys like the Saja boys a lot, including older women, which I find really hilarious. Again, it must be a Korean thing or something. I guess it must be like they're trying to earn their respect and stuff. But yeah, that's really hilarious. And and let's see here, the singer Baby is supposed to be the rapper of the group of this Korean boy band. And then let's see here, it got romance in it, which I want to say that he's the one that throws out the hearts to every woman in the group, in the crowd, and that's really funny too. Plus the fact that he has girly hair, like girly pink, red hair, and it's supposed to be more feminine than the others, but it just comes off as like a gossamer from the Looney Tunes cartoons with the same color and everything. And almost obscures his vision. That's really funny. So you also got this other guy called Mystery, and he's the friend of all 5 boys that I find. Number one got white hair, white silver hair, which is in itself weird because everyone else has normal color hair, normal Caucasian. And and what's really funny about him is that when he actually gets dog in one of the scenes that Zoe, like acting protective over her, like a sheepdog. And second of all, I just said that romance, his hair almost covers his eyes. But with Mystery, it completely covers his eyes altogether. To the point that I wonder, how can he even see anything with his locks covering his face? So there's that little bit of humor. And I think it's some kind of like infrared vision, some kind of vision that involves higher frequency of light and stuff. You don't need to have like a visual, that you can see in a higher level than we can. So there's also his post when all the Saja boys line up. Got Baby, got Abby, got Romance, all doing like regular boy band poses and stuff, walking and things. But then you got Mystery, probably because you can't see properly, but going like, ha ha, like in La La Land, and it's very funny. But anyway, this is a real treat of a song because number one, it's a very catchy song to the point that in the clip I saw, 2 or 300 girls are actually moving their shoulders in the same rhythm as the others are in the crowd. So it's pretty funny that both Rumi and Zoe are doing it, but the more strict, more serious Mirror is holding back and resisting it. Eventually, she does come to it, but I find it very funny. And what's even more funny is that when the Saja boys flash their I guess demon stripes for a brief moment, they have Mira and Rumi both say that the demons, and then Zoe, the more soft, naive, the trio, said the magicians, not the demons, definitely demons. So anyway, they show that it's all about the lyrics in Korean, besides English, which is really nice, even though I don't understand the look of Korean. But maybe someone in the audience would be happy to enlighten me as to what they're saying. Please tell me what they're saying. In any case, it's very nice to see a nice little romantic thing put into Korean and English too. And yes, even when you do lyric video, they don't show what the translation is. Let's see here now. Now, when they're actually singing the song in English, they actually show that the Saja boys like the love that they get from the audience. You would sing to a girl or a guy, for that matter, and they need you to love that, and they love you too. It's very refreshing, actually. Going on the theme of a soda or soft drinks, that they want you to need them, and they need you to love them. Kind of like a dependent relationship type thing. But this is also kind of freaky because they say that they want to sip you. They want you at your essence. They want to drink you all up. Every sip makes me want more, which is the main crime of soda. They're unhealthy for you, but you want more of it the more you drink of it, until your teeth dry in your skull, and then even then you want more. More so with like say Mountain Dew or something more potent like that, or Red Bull for that matter. But that's for a different story for a different day. But as far as a regular relation goes, it's kind of almost too needy, if you ask me. If you take the lyrics word for word at face value, it means that I need you and I want to suck you dry like a vampire. I want to suck you dry. And no, that's not anything to do with any kind of thing but sexual fantasies or whatever. But they just want to suck the person dry like a big group of mosquitoes. Now, in the context of the K-pop Demon Hunter universe, because I heard that they were making a sequel to this, slow masterpiece. It makes perfect sense, and the creep factor does work out pretty well because because they need the souls of the envy of the enemies and the crowd to whip Rima, the main bad guy of the movie. So they want them to give the essence and the venom to the Saja boys so that they can feed the energy to the main bad guy. So that's kind of act for them to say, Milo's on top. I'm gonna feed you to my boss. And it's actually pretty cool that way, pretty creepy and pretty disturbing. Especially if you know what they're trying to do. But because human beings are stupid, and you just assume that no boy band needs more entertainment, more music for them. That they don't realize what's happening in reality, behind the scenes. It kind of reminds me of that character from Sailor Moon Jedi, which does the same thing, which attaches like a new fad, like say fitness or bicycling or that nature, and then sucks out the energy of the organs for Queen Beryl and the Negaverse. Come to think of it, this could actually be a copy and paste of that concept for this movie, only more Korean and Japanese, of course. And the whole girl power thing could reference Sailor Moon and the like. I love the way that Abby says that I want to take another bite, or something about biting. Meanwhile, the guy got a six-pack. Women supposedly want a bite of that. I mean, I never had a woman come to me and say, "Yo, I want to take a bite of your arm," or "I want to take a bite of your six-pack," or "I want to put a barbecue sauce on your arm and take a bite out of you." That'd be pretty funny. Or in bed, I want to drink your blood fluids and feed someone young. That'd be pretty funny. But what's more funny is that apparently I'm not the one that like this song, because in reality, in South Korea, the song My Little Soda Pop actually became #1 in K-pop songs. So that's very funny. I guess the South Korean people want to drink every drop. But let's see here. Well, yeah, I just like this song. It's very upbeat, and I like the way during the course of the movie, when Gino, the leader, meets leader of the Huntress group, Rumi, they kill him bumping her shoulder and make her fall with a package. And it's because he offered to help him. It looks like he's about to have a rob. And he just takes it and then goes to his shoulder, brushes it off. And then in the end of the number there, they show that Gino is actually doing the thing brush up move just to piss off Rumi. That's really funny, kind of teasing. Plus, I like the way, I like Rumi's animation on her face, like butterflies as she falls. So, I also like the way, and such a voice on top of that big, sword can, and, they, uh, sing lyrics again, but began to tone like sing like a arguing about my little sort of pop and I wanted to go up and stuff in kind of a refreshing, no pun intended, type lyrical like a hyperactive type more happier mood. So yeah, I like this song a lot because it's a lot better than the good girl song in like Golden, Dun Dun Dun, that type of thing. I mean, those songs are good nonetheless, but this one's a little bit better for me. And yes, I would totally sing this to a person if I had the opportunity to do so. It made me not to the point of giving even corn dogs or chicken hearts on her. Maybe I would throw chicken hearts at her. But I like the way in the middle of the song, my mistress says, "No, not tonight." That means that you're going to deny your woman nookie. And we all know that's a bad thing to do. Let's see here. Yeah, I also like the space challenge. And I like the fact that, when every can't do it all together. And, let's see here, I like the animation of Rumi's goldfish eyes, and when Zoe pulls her drawstrings on her hood close together. And let's see, I like the fact that Gina does that little bounce shield to the fans to get away from me type thing. And it's weird, it's the crowd sees all this happening, all the magical stuff happening, and yet they don't actually stop and think to themselves, how is this happening? What are the trouble markings on the blades? How are they throwing magical hearts at me and the other women in the group? And how are they making a giant shockwave appear on the top of a plastic can of soda? They never ask that question. I guess they probably assume it's all part of the show. It's all up. It's not the mirrors, the stages and stuff like that too. I also like to see all the people out there doing live action versions of the song with the Korean guys doing it. And it's actually very funny and interesting at the same time. Let's see here, like Women says, that my little soda pop is catchy. So that's actually funny. And creepy at the same time that it serves his purpose of getting himself some nice 3-course buffet meal. Or I should say 5-course buffet meal. Let's see here. Apparently it's also got some nice fans too, because the Saja boys wrote eye candy for the Asian please with like a 3D animated Asian man. Apparently I've seen comments about that. The only one up to that point was Hero from Big Hero 6, which I haven't seen yet. So anyway, long story short, I like this song like a lot, and I so wish I could sing to a woman my little slow pop, and how stupid I look, or how embarrassed she might be. I will still sing this in public. I will still wear a t-shirt that says, I'm here with my little slow pop. Anyway, I thank you for watching my video on my favorite K-pop demon hunters song, My Little Slow Pop. It's a good movie and a good song too. It was so refreshing and so unexpected to see a good villain song performed by an all guy group with good stellar animation and good jokes and good visual aids and jokes too. So even the bad guy said it's a good song. It's catchy. So I did this for my month of love in 2026. I enjoyed doing this song. It's video. And I give this my happy face to perform because it's a very darling song for the bad guys. For little bad guys. Demons and hell. And if you guys like what you see here in one of my videos, always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me for future information on my stuff by calling or texting me at 631-707-3707. Or you can follow me on Twitter or actually prefer at PMousePro. And also you can get my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So I frequently these type of things. And yes, I did ask somebody about this, and they said that K-pop Demon Hunters is definitely a movie that's a 3D anime movie. So yeah, so they're going up in quality. Please peace up, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. All you girls and guys in internet land. Sayonara, and then being said.